Hello, my name is Robert Edwards. I'm currently enrolled at Full Sail University, and I'm in the Design Tools class, where we are in our final week, and for this week's assignment, we had to make a Pecha, which is a presentation that includes 20 slides, and each slide is 20 seconds long. Now, my topic is getting into electronic sports, the competitive video game playing scene. This does not relate exactly to what video games are. I know the topic said no games, but this is how to play the games, not necessarily the games themselves. To start this off, I wanted to show a little bit of my experience. Here's a picture of me playing in Orlando, Florida for an MLG Free-For-All Halo Reach tournament. I had this picture taken by the people that were running the event, and it even appeared on their main webpage. I've played at multiple events, and I've played with a bunch of great people. The video game scene is constantly growing, and there are going to be a lot of professional players that come out of the vast majority of people. But if you want to make it far, if you want to be one of those professional players, this presentation is just going to go over some of the quick tips on how to get there. First, you want to pick your game. What game do you enjoy playing? There are many games that have made it far in the competitive scene. There have been first-person shooters, strategy games, MOBAs. Pick the game that you think you'll be successful at, as well as what you enjoy playing the most. You need to get the setup. What console will you be playing on? Will you be playing on the computer? Will you be playing on the Xbox, PlayStation? It helps if you have an excellent internet, so that when you play other people, you can be better. Headset helps with sound, and get the controller that fits you the best. Get in shape. It sounds weird, but it really helps with your focus. If you're going to be drinking a bunch of soda, just sitting around playing video games all day, you're going to get tired, your mental focus won't be there. Just go out for a run a day, drink a bunch of water, and you'll be surprised at how much better you're going to play. Know the game that you're playing. There's so much information you can learn about your game. How is it played? Watch other people play the game. Go into a lobby by yourself and just learn the maps. Learn everything you need to know about the game. So when you play it, you'll know what to expect when playing other people. Every game has a huge community, and it helps if you bounce off of that. Learn from other people. Ask questions. How can you be better? How can you do this? How can you do that? As well as talk to the community, be like, hey, do you want to play sometime? Let's practice together so we can be better. Know your team. There are a lot of games out there in the competitive scene that has teammates. If you get to know your team better, you'll be surprised on how much better you'll play. Find out what they like. Find out what they don't like. It's always good to be on good grounds with your teammates rather than enemies, because you'll play so much better that way. Communication is key, and I mean that for all aspects. Even when you're not playing the game, communicate with your teammates, communicate with your sponsors, communicate with anyone that's helping you play the game, and be like, hey, I'll be on at this time, or I'll be on at this time. Also, communication in-game helps a lot, because you'll be able to play well together, like for example calling where the enemy's out, or talking about how to do different strategies, different setups. Communication is key into being the best possible professional gamer. Learn from your mistakes. Don't get frustrated. It will take you time and time again to learn something in a game, but once you get it, you'll feel so much better. Every time you play, ask yourself, how could you play better? What did you do wrong before? How can you improve? Just some questions to ask you each time that you play your game. Study the game. And when I mean that, this goes back to know your game. Constantly study, constantly remember what each thing is, constantly remember where everything is, because when you play it next time, then you'll see that it just comes natural to you. There are many sites to learn these strategies. Twitch, YouTube. Go on these sites and watch other people play the game that you play. What are they doing differently than you? Are they doing it better than you? Learn from them and repeat what they do to help you improve. Dedicate time to practice. Now, practice makes perfect. If you want to become a professional gamer and only want to pick up the game once a week, it's not going to happen. There are many people that play this game over and over again. Take some time out of your schedule to play and play and play this game so you'll be able to get better. Experience is key. And I mean this, you can't pick up a game tomorrow and become the best that there is. If you have experience, it helps a lot, especially when you go to events because you'll know what to expect when you go into them. It'll get all of your nervous jitters out of the way and you'll be able to play the best you can. Enjoy yourself. Once playing a game professionally becomes a chore, then it's not going to be fun. You'll literally be playing just to try and make a name for yourself. If you're having fun, if you're having a good time, then you'll become a much better gamer for it, and you'll actually enjoy what you're doing. Here's a picture of the MLG 2010 Dallas Halo Champions. They work together phenomenally, and it's because they followed some of the steps that I told you. They communicated, worked as a team, they practiced, and they had a bunch of experience. I want to thank you for being a part of this presentation that I had for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope some of these tips help you become a better video game player, and maybe one day you'll become a professional and I'll hear your name in the esports scene.